Hey you guys, what is up YouTube? It is DJXChip here, and this is going to kind of be a 1,000 view video, and a couple of my mates have really kind of liked the hybrid teams I've been making, and obviously as you can see I've got 2,700 at the moment, so I'm not actually going to be making a hybrid team today, but I'm going to kind of be running you through the basics and kind of what you need to do to create a nice hybrid team. I've got 5k hybrids up there because a couple of weeks ago I had 5k, so I decided to design my first hybrid team without using kind of any of the Ultimate Team database help. And this isn't what I came up with because obviously I've got a new team here. My mouse is actually really fast because we have a new mouse which is much more sensitive, and I can't seem to turn the sensitivity down because the control panel won't let me. But anyway, that's besides the point, so we're going straight into this. And for a start, you're going to have to want to kind of base it around a player. But before even that, you need to sort out a formation, and I'm playing 4-5-1, but I recommend playing formations that have barely any kind of links. So another good one is 5-2-1-2, which was my previous hybrid team, because you can kind of link the two centre mids with the three centre backs, the left wing back and the right wing back, and kind of base it around the centre mid, such as having, I found quite a good one to have was David Beckham, and put in Brazilians, because there is Brazilian centre backs from the MLS, and then you can obviously have Landon Donovan up front with two MLS strikers. But for this one, we are playing 4-5-1. Because that has quite few links. Obviously you can see the striker has to link with the two centre attacking mids. Centre attacking mids kind of have the biggest role of linking, but as always centre backs happen to link to kind of the most amount of players, because the centre backs have to link with 4, but so do the centre attacking mids in this formation. But we're already about 2 minutes in and I'm just babbling on. Sorry about that. So we're going to move straight on to the first player, and one of my favourite players in Ultimate Team of all time has to be Aiden McGeady. So, basing this around Aiden McGeady, you then have to think, right, so we're looking at even Russian League, Russian League, which is SPM, or Ireland. So I'm thinking, right, we need to look at some links before we can start anything, and I'm thinking centre-back, are there any Irish centre-backs that I know which could kind of link? And then I think Premier League, Richard Dunn, so I go, right, let's have a look at right-backs for Ireland, and we've got Carr, who is Irish himself. He plays the Championship. It would have been even nicer if he would have linked Premier League. But so then I get Dunn. I'm kind of showing you the next player. I can't really cover it up with my hand. So obviously I'm leaving the goalkeeper for now. So then you have to think, okay, what do I want? And I went cheap money as well as kind of quality. So I went for Torre. I can never remember which one it is, so I'm going to check his bio now. It is Colo Torre. So I'm thinking, right, so left back preferably has to be either Premier League or Ivory Coast. So I look at Ivory Coast first, thinking I could kind of add a completely new twist into it. And what do you know? You find a player called TNA. What a tank as well, with a pretty nice long shot. He's got 62 shooting, and for a left back that isn't too bad. As you can see, Carr only has 50. So I think, wow, PSG, that's like the perfect kind of combination. So next to go left mid, I'm thinking, obviously, I don't really want Ivory Coast left mid, so I go for the Liga 1 to find a Michel Bastos, relatively cheap, with reasonably good stats. So next we kind of got this predicament here. I can see that in no way am I going to get an Irish player to link with Michel Bastos, and certainly not a striker and a centre mid. So next I'm going to kind of go over, see who I can get here, and what do you know, we have, I've got Ganser, who we don't really need, but we go to Lucas, and I'm kind of giving it away with who else I've got there. But obviously I'm seeing this, and then I'm thinking, okay, we're going to need Brazilian, who can also link in Premier League, so of course, who else would it be but the tanky Ramirez, and that kind of leaves me with not many options for kind of who we're going to have here. But we're going to have Carlos Eduardo, who's a complete tanky player with 5-star skills. He links with both Aiden McGeady and the Brazilian hybrid side that I am currently making. Because, well, he's Brazilian and he plays Russian League, so it's just like the perfect combo. And of course that gives Fagner Love a nice up front, linking with both Lucas with a bright green link, as they are both from Liga do Brazil, and also obviously he's Brazilian, so he links with thingy. So I'm thinking, right, I've kind of got not much money left, so I'm going to go De Gea for my goalkeeper, who is a bit of a tank goalkeeper, but still makes a lot of mistakes on this game. And we're going to kind of be adding up the price now, kind of looking at an average price for this team. So we got about £1,000 there. Obviously, we're going to be rounding down or up just to make it easier. We got 500 there. So £1,500, not that much. And then we've got about 700 there. So we'll go 2,200, and then we'll go, that will kind of level it off to, I'm trying to do this in my head, 2,200, I'm being stupid, 4,200, what am I doing? And then we're looking at about 800, so that levels it off to about £5,000, I think. So then we're looking at Michel Bastos, who cost me just a mere 1,400, the cheapest one on the market. So we'll go to 1,500 to make it 6,500. We'll then go McGeady, who's playing on the opposite side, who is about £1,000. So I can't even remember how much we're going for on this. I'll put some annotations on the side. He's going for another £1,000. So we're probably... stupid sensitive mouse. Ramirez, one of the most costly players in my team, if anything. Then we've got Lucas, who also costs quite a bit. And then obviously Wagner Love, costing only about £1,000. So this team comes to just about £12,000, maybe slightly less, which is kind of more expensive than my average hybrid team, which is about £9,000 or £10,000. But it's kind of really enjoyable to play with this. This team, other than subs, but they don't matter, because every one of them is from a different league. I have made this team according to the new tournament, which is out at the moment, which is one for, what you have to do is have at least 70 chemistry and have subs and your whole team from a different club. So obviously, at first I actually had Nene playing left mid, but obviously linked with Tiene, which means I had to change for Michel Bastos. But Michel Bastos is 5-star skills, meaning my whole kind of midfield, except Ramirez, has 5-star skill, which kind of adds a good bit of diversity to the team. But yeah, so that's the hybrid team, guys. Once I kind of complete the tournament, hopefully I'll have enough money and I'll actually go and make a hybrid team myself, which should be like a 2-part episode, because I'll try and figure out who I want. And I'll obviously be talking a lot because I don't seem to shut up when I'm on the mic. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did like, hit the like button, the comments, anything you want to. Just don't dislike, because obviously that would be bad. But yeah, cheers for watching, guys. Thanks.